Founded in 1995, SAT-7 is the first Christian television network broadcasting to an audience of over 20 million people in the Middle East and North Africa, known as the MENA region. Its mission is to make the message of Jesus available to all, broadcasting 24/7 over 5 different channels in multiple languages. The woman at the helm is Rita Elmounayer, CEO of SAT-7. Rita, thank you so much for joining me today. It is an honor to talk to you. I want to hear, what is it like to be a woman in your position in the Middle East? What challenges have you had to face?
Well, first of all, hi. The biggest challenge for me is taking over from the founder, and he is the president now. So he is, like a man. He's very well known. He knows everything about everything, and I'm obviously not like him. I have my own strength and weaknesses. So this was a big challenge for me. But being a Lebanese and in a house where women are appreciated. I remember my dad put us, me and my sister, with the best schools in town when my brothers didn't go to the best schools in town like us. It feels really great, like to have a role example of a dad who wanted the best for us as his, like girls in a society like Lebanon. It's the Arab world. And the challenge, I didn't feel a big challenge. To tell you the truth. Why? Because I've been born in a way in SAT-7. I've been 25 years in this ministry. SAT-7 is not a job for me. It's a call. It's a mission. It's something that is on my heart, and people could see it. Women and men in the organization, not just women and men in the organization that I work with every day, but also as part of our executive board, they could see that in a way I inhale SAT-7. SAT-7 is in my vein as blood, because I've seen the difference that the programs over the years made in, in people's hearts and mind. I could see the result of broadcasting in Arabic, Turkish, and Farsi, and see people coming to the Lord because of the broadcast and the programs we broadcast, and now the online services.
So it's definitely a calling for you. Reading the Bible, we know that Jesus honors women. Do you see the church and Christian ministries doing the same, or are they following worldly views of women? How do you see the Christian market appreciating or welcoming women?
It depends. I mean, like the Middle East is not a homogeneous society or a culture. So what you see in Jordan is different than what you see in Lebanon or in Egypt or North Africa or in places like Yemen and Saudi Arabia. Uh, the culture is Arabic. If I'm talking in the context of the Arabic culture, the culture is Arabic, and the Arabic culture doesn't mean that it's Islam, because the Arabic culture is 600 years before, like the rise of Islam. But you can tell that a lot of times in certain countries, women come as number two. And this is reflected sometimes in churches. So women can rise to be teachers in Bible studies for women, can be a like maybe the Sunday school teacher. But when it comes to preaching or on the pulpit or directing, services that heading, like over man, this is frowned upon. But as I said, it's not everywhere. It's not, one thing, like fits all countries. It depends from a country to another, and a church and a church to another in the Middle East.
That's fair. We only have a minute left, Rita, and I want to ask you really quickly, how do you use your position and your platform to empower other women who are going to be coming up the ranks right behind you?
I tell them my story. A story of a child born in the war in Lebanon, a story of a child that has insecurities and sometimes sleeping in bunkers because of the war and shellings, and how dad played a big role in my life, and how with his help, with the help of God, I put everything in his hands, and here I am today. So when I share the story, and this is what we do also on SAT-7, share stories like mine, because it's not a unique story of women who had challenges but yet succeeded. It inspires not just like women, but also girls in the Middle East and North Africa to associate their stories, with my story and other stories, and aspire to be leaders one day.
Oh, you are an inspiration. Thank you so much. It was an honor to talk to you today. Rita Elmounayer, CEO of SAT-7. Thank you for your time today.